Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we start this game off. DME Sports Academy versus Impact Christian. DME gets the tip off here. John Saggers, the athletic trainer, beside me in the booth, Alex Piggott.
How are we doing today, John?
Doing good, doing great. This will be the third game of the evening here at DME as Vadim pulls up from the wing. Three-pointer is good. First bucket of the game.
Absolutely, John, and it's gonna be important for the guys here early to get going offensively, hit some shots, be solid defensively. This is gonna be the first game this week for DME after coming off of a tough loss at Central Point early on this week. Opposing team, Impact Christian, comes from Jacksonville, currently ranked number 8 team in the state of Florida, according to Max Prep.
That was a nice finish inside by senior Malcolm Farrington as they take an early 5-0 lead. DME just recently came off a long road trip, had a lot of away games. Takes a toll on the young athletes here, but they seem to be looking fine as this game starts.
And that's going to be important for DME to get the ball inside early.
They got a lot of size differential here. The young freshman, Morsek, he's a big guy. Let's see if he can make a difference here for DME.
Great take there by Sharif. Puts his body into the defender's body and draws the foul. Great job by Sharif Kanute from Mali, the sophomore. And Sharif Kanute will shoot first shot here. And we're joined by our one of our postgraduate plays, Cedric De Decker, out of Belgium. How you doing today, Cedric?
How are you?
Good. Thanks for the analysis, Cedric.
Also alongside me in the booth, we have Antonin. He's one of the bigger guys here for the post-grad players. He's raining out of France. How are you doing today?
How are you?
Doing good, Antonin. Thank you.
And both teams, we got a timeout here on the floor for both teams to kind of discuss early on. It's good to see that DME hitting shots early in this one. A lot of the confidence is going to come from that as long as the game's going to continue to flow early on. Of course, some info on Impact chart, obviously out of Impact Christian, sorry about that, out of Jacksonville, currently ranked in the top 10 in the state of Florida. Currently 5-0 in the season. We talked to Coach Ben Jones before the game. He said this is going to be a good matchup for their guys. The rebound there by Musa Diabate. He will bring it up the floor himself. He'll power out. To get it to Malcolm Farrington. As he calls out the shots, Musa has it on the wing, kicks it to Vadim Cornett in the corner. Vadim will post up deep, and Malcolm Farrington with a deep three. It is good.
Kaboom! Big three there for Malcolm Farrington, the Arkansas State commit. He's known for that long range, one of the better shooters on the team.
One of the better shooters in the entire DME program, for sure, John.
To say the least.
DME out to an early 8-0 lead. Big for their confidence in this one.
A little turnaround fader there, no good. Looked like a solid move, just couldn't get it to drop.
Ooh, and we got an over back call on Impact. DME applying the pressure early on, rebounding really well, forcing turnovers. This has been a really good start for DME in this first 3-minute stretch.
Quick little starting lineup here for Impact Christian. Number 1, Jordan Jackson, he's a junior. Number 13, Fable Burden, senior. Number 11, Calvin Johnson, sophomore. Number 3, Miles Smith, junior. And number 5, Ivan Lawson, sophomore. Your home team, DME Sports Academy. The starting lineup would be Malcolm Farrington, number 10. Number 23, Sharif Kanute, he's a sophomore. Number 55, Morsek, he's a freshman. 25, Musa Diabate, sophomore, and number 13, Vadim Clinette, senior.
Drive there by number 13. It's no good. And Moore, the sophomore from Senegal, doing a great job on the boards there in transition, and DME up to a quick double-digit lead.
Beautiful finish there by Musa Diabate. DME is coached by Daniel Mondragon. Alongside him, Mike Randall, and post-grad future coach Anthony Iglesias.
And Anthony does a great job helping out the kids here at DME, always available to all the students. He's quite the ball handler himself. Obviously, he's posted himself on Ellen DeGeneres at one point for his handling skills.
Check out that YouTube video, ladies and gentlemen. It's one for the ages. He's a very smart player, too. You can tell he's got a high basketball IQ. He's a little floor general. He's a coach on the court. Fun to watch.
Absolutely, and that's the main goal for, obviously, like John mentioned before, main goal for Anthony Iglesias to be a college basketball coach at some point. Always willing to learn, always very helpful, helps out with all of our programs. Really proud to have him a part of our program.
On the other end of the court, Impact Christian is coached by Ben Jones. Doing a good job with his squad here. He's 5-0.
Great take by Musa Diabate there with a strong left-handed finish, attacking the paint with the left-hand drive. We'll go to the line for another one. Try to extend this lead to 13.
Solid finish there by the sophomore. Offensive board, Sharif Kanute. Off the miss by the freshman, Morsek.
And Morsek getting better and better each time he plays. Great help there by Moore.
Yes, sir. The big man, I believe he's 6'11"?
6'11", only 15 years old. A lot of room to grow.
He showed up at DME about a month or two ago, and you can already tell he's improved light years beyond what he was then. He's also gotten a lot bigger in the weight room. Kudos to strength coach Terrence and Jake. Offensive board by Morsek, and the putback is good.
And Moore having a huge impact early in this game. 2 offensive rebounds and a great putback there by the sophomore.
He's actually a freshman, coach.
Freshman. Apologies. Very promising. Now DME looking very intimidating with all their size on the defensive end. As they will go to the rack, and number 5 for Impact.
Ivan Lawson there.
Ivan Lawson with a tough finish on the floater.
Foul there on Morsek, we were just bragging about. Subs in now, senior Matt Cole and Vadim Clinette for Sharif Kanute and Morsek.
Dylan McPhee checking in also for DME, senior from Canada. Matt and Dylan, both very stable pieces for this DME squad. Senior leadership, always very helpful on the court, play very hard. Can't ask for much more out of your seniors.
We talk a lot about basketball skill, but we don't ever really mention basketball IQ. Both smart players, those two.
Carrington going to bring the ball up here, and it looks like Impact's going to go to a 1-2-2 zone here, try and negate some of the offense that's going on for DME. Scoring a lot of points early in this one.
A lot of points inside.
Absolutely. Looks like they're going to trap, and Dylan with the long 3. It's no good. And the 50-50 ball will go to Impact.
A miss there by number 11, Calvin Johnson. Corner kick out to Dylan McPhee. Extra pass to Matt Cole. 3 can't go. Offensive board and a foul. Maybe.
Great second effort there by Dylan McPhee, getting the offensive rebound off of Matt Cole's shot. Checking in now is the junior from Michigan, Freddie Johnson.
The junior Freddie Johnson brings a lot of spark off the bench. He can score inside, he can shoot the ball, excellent ball handler. Exciting player to watch for DME.
Absolutely, John, you bring up a great point. He really changes the pace of this team, allows them to play in transition really well, does a good job guarding some smaller defenders applying pressure. As DME kicks it out for the zone and the deflection is affecting the shot, it's no good. We're going the other way now with Impact. And they will kick it to the top. Looks like DME themselves are in a bit of a, oh, never mind, not in that 1-3-1 zone. Gonna rotate in a man defense here. Pick and roll action from the side, and they draw the foul. Impact Charter goal line. And it looks like we got a technical foul on the play. I'm not really sure who the foul was on. But Impact will shoot 2 shots here. The first one is no good.
Those foul calls will be frustrating. People start talking, they just lose their minds, and then they get the technical. Got to keep them in check. So he gets the second one to drop.
Shoot more than 2. 4 shots total for Impact. This is big.
The 2 shots on the foul, the 2 technicals. Got to be smart there. Can't let those happen often.
Absolutely. It just changes the whole dynamic of the game. DME dominating early, now giving them Impact a chance to get back in this game as Impact turns the ball over.
Good defense there by DME.
This game is starting to get real feisty now.
39 seconds left in the first quarter here as bring the ball up.
Alvin Farrington with the deep 3, it's no good. Musa Diabate called for the over the back. And the flow of the offense with DME is not quite as it was early on in this first quarter. Impact will bring the ball up now.
Two seconds left on the clock.
Bad awareness there by DME not to get a shot off, but good first quarter for DME. Definitely moving the ball well, looking very intimidating on the defensive end with all that length. Look to see if Coach Mondragon has a few things to say for his guys. Obviously a bit of a breakdown there with the technical fouls, allowing Impact to get back into this game, but as long as they can continue to do what they've been doing on the defensive end, they should have a good game.
Well said, Alex, well said. Second quarter about to start here in a minute. Let's see what these teams bring to the table here.
Absolutely. And some insight now from our post-grad player, Cedric DeDecker.
He gets cold feet as he leaves the broadcast booth. I don't think he's ready yet for his play-by-play debut.
Cedric, a very good point guard in our post-grad program from Belgium. Once known as one of the top young prospects in all of Belgium. And Cedric will be in action tomorrow at 11 a.m. against Triple Threat, as Post-Grad Orange and Triple Threat will play an SIAA conference game.
Double header.
Double header, absolutely, John. You can catch it on this YouTube page. And the second quarter is underway. Great defense there by Freddie Johnson as he'll finish in transition. And again, DME relying on the defense, and it's playing out very well for him.
Active hands on the steal there, active feet on the fast break as he finishes the transition layup.
And the deep three by Impact is no good. And the ball will go off of DME's Musa Diabate going the other way.
I need to step out of the broadcast booth for a minute. Cedric Dedeker will take over for me here in a minute.
Now hopping on the mic. Cedric, how are we doing today, buddy?
Hi, I'm good. And you?
Doing well, doing well. What do you see in this game so far, Cedric?
It's a good start of DME. Good aggressive defense. Some good offensive possessions too. It's a really good start.
Absolutely. Some great things said there by Cedric, as DME will lose possession here and Impact will retain it. Early on, Cedric, this defense for DME with all that size is definitely seeming to intimidate Impact Christian.
They don't have a lot of size.
Impact looks like DME is going to go to a 2-3 zone here. See how Impact decides to attack this zone. Just looking for a good shot here. That's the nice thing about the high school game now. So some coaches get to just play until you find a good shot. They'll go inside. The floater is no good, and Musa Diabate will power out. Kick it ahead to Malcolm Farrington. He'll take it to the basket. Tough layup, and the foul. Looks a little frustrated he didn't finish there, but he will get 2 shots at the line. First shot from Malcolm Farrington is no good, and Sharif Canute will check in for Dylan McPhee. And Matt Cole will also be taken out by Moth Sek. Moore having a great game early on. 2 offensive rebounds and a lot of good contests on the defensive ends. Had that putback early on. See if we can get it going. As Impact will bring the ball up. Swing back to the corner. The deep 3 is no good. It rattles in and out. And Moore Sek again with another defensive rebound. What's your thoughts on that play, Cedric?
Yeah.
Absolutely, and
Moore is a big impact in the defensive rebounds.
Absolutely, that's
and
size.
Offensive rebounds too.
Absolutely, you bring up a good point, Cedric. Yeah. Moth Sides does a great job using those long arms to go up for the ball. Boxing out is really, really important for him. And that size is really affecting the inside game of Impact early on.
That's true.
And Musa Diabate with the floater is good. And stepping back in now is trainer John Sagerty. Obviously, John doing a great job for us, able to do 2 jobs at once. Play-by-play commentator and athletic training.
Well, Alex, I appreciate it. I can do it all. Sophomore Sharif Canute with a big slam on the other end.
Man, he tapes up an ankle. 1 second, the next he's calling out a big dunk. Great dunk there by Sharif Canute. Even better call by John Sagerty.
Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. Freak athlete. He's only a sophomore, 6'4", 7-foot wingspan. Those long arms help him with his nice dunks in transition.
Absolutely, and that forces Impact to call a timeout. John, from what you're seeing, any injury problems or updates with DME through this game?
As much as I'd like to talk about that, Alex, I am not able to. That's a HIPAA violation.
Absolutely.
But
see, you learn something new every single day, John.
Thank you. Alongside us in the broadcast booth today, we got post-grad players Jacob Tracy and Kenny Wilkinson. Kenny Eisnord, I apologize. Wilkinson, first name.
Absolutely. We'll be getting their halftime analysis coming up shortly in about 5 minutes. And the game will resume now. Attack will drive.
DME looks lost on defense a little bit. A little miscommunication, maybe.
Miscommunication here, absolutely, John. Another good point. And it looks like impact is called for the over the back. Oh, a push in the back. Sorry. Musa will inbound the ball here to Freddie Johnson. Got a great crowd here today for tonight's game. What do you think, John?
Oh, great crowd for sure. Not just the home team, but a lot of Impact Christian fans out there tonight. Good to see that on any given night when a away crowd comes to support their team.
Absolutely, doing a great job traveling from Jacksonville. And we will resume play here. Freddie Johnson will bring the ball up the floor. Turnover there by DME will force and give Impact an easy layup at the basket. Tough left-handed layup there.
Moose has got to catch that ball inside. Might be a little bit bad of a pass, but you still got to come up with it.
Absolutely. And a lot of energy being brought now by the Impact fans. We'll see how DME responds.
See, they start to run the offense here. See if one of these players can silence the crowd.
Absolutely. And it seems a little bit stagnant at the moment.
This is not an SIAA game, as I was told, so there is no shot clock.
Great find inside, and the shot is no good, but he will go to the free throw line.
Good pump fake there by Musa, as he can't finish the and one conversion, but does get the 2 shots at the charity stripe. He hits the first one. Musa, a well-rounded player. And he hits the second one. Perfect from the line that time. Looks to be on number 55, Morsack. Maybe a tripping call.
Great the rebound comes out of Moore's hands. Throwing ahead to Musa Diabate. Apply with 2 people now. Looks like they're going to go ahead and double team. And the pressure.
Musa Diabate turns the ball over there.
Great rebound there by Sharif Canute. Oh, he's looking for the foul. There is no foul. There's a dish, and the bucket is good. Impact Christian going a little bit of a run here, John.
We'll see if it's enough to come back from that 14-0 start they had. Ready with the extra pass to Sharif. Drives baseline.
And with a 3-second call on Haji Morsack.
See the immaturity there for Morsack. This is only his first year playing basketball, I believe. Is that right, Alex?
Organized basketball, yes. First full year of organized basketball for Haji Morsack out of Senegal.
Good ball movement there by Impact Christian. Sharif seemed to be fouled there on the rebound. They'll go to 1-1 here. He hits the first one.
First and 101 is good for Impact Christian.
It's number 3, Miles Smith. He's a junior. He doesn't hit the second one, but a mistimed rebound off the bounce allows Impact Christian to get the offensive board and the putback. This away team crowd is still loud and full of energy.
Another turnover here for DME as the offense has gotten a little bit stagnant. Impact starting to make a little bit of a run here. Hopefully DME can get a stop. Get back to that tenacious defense that got him a big lead in the first quarter. And 3 is no good. Like to see DME push it in transition here. Can't handle the ball, and Impact will attack. No good, and we're going the other way.
That was a scrappy little series there as people were diving to the ground, the ball was flying.
It looks to be that this 1-2-2 zone that Impact has gone to is definitely taking its toll on DME. As Malcolm Farrington will drive and kick to the corner. Matt Cole will find inside, will find Freddie Johnson. Sharif Kanute will kick it back top to Malcolm Farrington. Dylan McPhee will drive, it is blocked, and we have a jump ball. And it looks like we will be staying, yep, we'll be staying here. Next possession will go to Impact Christian. Freddie Johnson will inbounds it to Malcolm Farrington. Playing up on him, obviously knows he's a very good shooter. Kicks the wing, Freddie Johnson shot no good. Impact will bring the ball up quickly. Freddie Johnson will pick him up. See what set Impact is running here. And the drive is good for Impact Christian.
Impact have a nice little comeback here in the second quarter.
Definitely have to say that Impact's won this quarter. This 1-2-2 zone has done a really good job of kind of negating DME's offense. And a big shot by Malcolm Farrington there.
Doesn't matter what zone you're in when you got a shooter like Malcolm Farrington on your team. That boy can hit it.
Absolutely, and Impact will drive, stuck in the paint. Turnaround jumper is good.
Tough shot there by number 3, Miles Smith.
And we got 15 seconds. I'd like to see DME get the last shot here. Hopefully they don't force anything.
Nice little skip pass on the baseline.
A lot of pressure, and we got 5 seconds here. I'd like to see if Musa will take the ball. He will go inside with 3 seconds left. The shot is no good. And DME will go into halftime with an 11-point lead. Impact making a very big run in that second quarter. Not big enough to keep the score over double digits.
You can see DME started off solid. Impact able to adjust to a different type of zone defense, helping them out there. They did close the lead significantly, but
definitely a big factor in this game was the early 14-0 run by DME with those defensive stops and the size on the defensive end. What are some thoughts you think for DME in the second half, John?
They just got to get some high-quality looks on offense. They got to keep playing defense. Got to hit those free throws, no turnovers. You got to get those open shots down low.
Absolutely. And being greeted here by athletic trainer from Embry-Riddle, Dom. Absolutely, and that'll be all for first half. We will be back in just, and John has some closing regards.
Quick shout out here in the halftime break. I'd like to thank our DME crew. We have post-grads Jermaine, Nick Bird, and Dro all working in the shot clock, book, and scoreboard. And up top, I believe Jaco Fritz back at it again. He does an excellent job with the live feed. Next to me in the booth is Kenny Eisnord, 6'8" post-grad. He's a high-flying freak of an athlete, can throw it down with the best of them. Kenny, what are your thoughts of that first half of this game? Kenny gets cold feet as he shies away from the mic.
Absolutely, and we'll see if Jacob Tracy has any thoughts on the first half. And same for him. Both seem to get cold feet when the lights go. No, just kidding.
These kids, they are athletes, but they get a little bit stage fright out there, as you can see here.
Absolutely, and I think that'll probably take us to the halftime break. I'm Alex Piggott here with
John Sagersey, the trainer. Thank you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. John Sackersy here, the trainer. Alongside me, Alex Piggott in the broadcast booth. We get this second half underway.
See if DME can continue the defensive pressure they had in the first half. Again, and the dump down. Great little pass there by #1 Jordan Jackson of Impact Academy. Definitely sold the defender there, and easy layup going the other way. Now, first time game is under double digits for Impact. Looks like this 1-2-2 zone is still working for him. I'd like to see how Dan Mondragon chooses to attack it in the second half.
The former Emory-Riddle guard, Daniel Mondragon, does an excellent job as well.
Known as a very gritty player. He really likes to teach his players to play with a lot of grit. Very old school coach. Love having him.
Definitely a scrapper, very aggressive, very smart coach.
Puts a lot of work in, helps with all the programs here. Puts in a lot of attention to detail when coaching his basketball teams. Can't ask for much more in a basketball coach. As he barks out his directions for his offense here. Malcolm Farrington will bring the ball up. Again, Impact staying in this 1-2-2 zone, been very successful for him. Yes, and that is a turnover by DME, and will go Impact the other way. Again, the 1-2-2 zone of Impact giving DME some struggling problems at the moment. Need a guy like Kenny Isnord out there to help him out right now. And DME will force a turnover. Oh no, and the call is reversed. It will stay with Impact.
Senior Malcolm Farrington. Pass to Moussa Diabate. Corner three by Sharif Kanute. Moussa down low. Can't hit the layup inside.
And the drive is no good. Blocked by Malcolm Farrington. Also gets his own rebound. Kicks it ahead to Sharif Kanute. And a lot of contact there, no call. We're going back the other way. Malcolm Farrington steals the ball.
Rips the
Great
ball.
hands there by the senior out of the Virgin Islands. He will kick it to Mosek, and he loses it off his knee. This one's a lot of energy in this one, starting to pick up a lot of the pace here. Should be a fun one down the stretch.
Series back and forth there, a little aggression, a lot of contact, some steals, some turnovers. Let's see if we can get a basket here in the next couple of seconds. The high-flying layup is good by sophomore Calvin Johnson.
And a lot of upside for this Impact Christian team. Talking to Coach before the game, they have only one senior on the roster. A lot to look forward to for the coming years for these guys. And a move by Freddie Johnson drops his defender. He swings it across to Vadim Clinette. He drives, swings it back to Freddie Johnson. Malcolm Farrington at the top of the key. He will shoot the mid-range floater. It's good. Great touch on that shot by Malcolm.
Beautiful shot there by Farrington.
And Impact will come the other way. They will swing it to the corner. And as he looks over his offense, waiting for some of his guys to cut through, he will kick to the wing, look to the drive with the right hand, and a strong take there by number 3, Miles Smith of Impact Christian. And Daniel Mondragon not happy with his defense here, calls a timeout. A lot of energy in this building right now for Impact Christian as the away team has traveled very well. almost feels like a neutral site game at this point.
Absolutely. We have a lot of post-grads in here. Not a lot of energy, though. We do have post-grad Jaden Coswell, one of the best hecklers in the business.
Absolutely.
Let's see if he can get some.
As he's yelling some instructions over to us. I have no idea what he's saying. But as you talk about him.
He's a wild card for sure, Alex.
Absolutely.
Good player, too. Great kid. Great kid.
Glad we're on the same page. And we're going to return to the action here after see what Coach Giant Mondragon's instructions are for his team. I know he's got to be talking a lot about his defense, as the guys have given up a few buckets and let Impact back into this game here. And Freddie Johnson will kick to the corner inside to Musa Diabate. Matt Cole in the corner now, getting ultimate pressure, and the ball flies out of bounds. And there's a jump ball, but it will stay with DME.
You don't see that happen too often. Ball gets locked between the backboard and rim. But it does happen. Physics is a weird part of this world we live in.
And let's see if DME can get a good shot here. Haven't scored in quite some time. This 1-2-2 zone for...
Travel call there on the Frenchman senior, Vadim Clinette. To try to get the offense going. He does finish, however, but the basket is no good.
Kicked ahead by Impact. Also, Impact ranked, as we talked about before, top 10 school in the state of Florida, according to Max Preps. It's a good contest for DME. Gives them a good idea of where they're at. Impact's taking this game after going down early by by a big deficit, fighting back into this one. And Malcolm Farrington with the rebound will bring it the other way. See if DME can get a good shot off here. Kicks it to the corner. Vadim Clinette with the deep three. It's no good. Look at a big make there for Vadim Clinette. Good steal there as Musa Diabate forces a steal. Ends up in Malcolm Farrington's hands. He kicks it ahead to Vadim Clinette, and the foul, hard foul there on Vadim Clinette. And he will go to the line for 2 shots.
A lot of energy in this game. Very scrappy, lots of contact. Let's hope nobody gets hurt here, but love the aggression. First foul call of the second half for either team. Refs letting them play here.
Gotta love that sometimes, just letting these guys play a little bit. Obviously, if nothing clear is happening, but love to see the referees let these guys play every once in a while.
Little contact isn't bad. Nothing like the 80s. Saw that Larry Bird and Magic matchup. Bad boy Pistons.
Larry Bird's birthday yesterday. No, big fan from Indiana.
Indiana State Sycamore right here. John Sagersey, proud fan of Larry Bird. Back to the action, however.
And layup is no good. Matt Cole on the rebound. Freddie Johnson will pick it up and take it the other way as he looks to isolate his defender. Malcolm Farrington left wide open with a deep three. It's
kaboom! Big three by Malcolm Farrington.
Big signature phrase by John Sagersey, kaboom.
I am a Miami Heat fan. I've stolen that by Miami Heat commentators.
Absolutely. Love to see it here at this level. And a big shot by Malcolm Farrington as DME will take a 12-point lead with 2 minutes left in this third quarter.
Quick little reminder to tune in tomorrow, 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. We'll have 2 post-grad matchups.
Between post-grad white and triple threat at
Triple
11 a.m.
threat,
game.
thank you.
Yep, and 3 p.m. we'll have post-grad orange taking on
Triple threat as well.
Threat also. It'll be a SIAA contest, conference game for both teams. Team out of Miami. Looking forward to the matchup tomorrow. post-grads went down to Victory Rock earlier this week. Take on both their prep and post-grad teams. Blue team defeated their prep team, defeated the post-grad team, and the white team ended up falling to the prep team on Tuesday evening.
Back to the action, however. DME's on a 5-0 run here. I spoke too soon. Calvin Johnson brings that to an end with a 3 of his own. Brings the lead to within 10.
Let's see if DME can answer here as they're looking to attack this zone. Vadim Clinette swings up top to Freddie Mitchell. Freddie Mitchell swings it back to Vadim Clinette as he looks, surveys the offense. Freddie Johnson, apologies there.
Also known by his friends and comrades as BJ for Bucket Jr.
And DME will look to inbound here. Still at that 10-point deficit. DME holding on to that double-digit lead.
Let's see what Dragon draws up here for the inbounds plays. We try to get a quick bucket. Currently cleaning the floors. Someone went down, don't want anyone to slip.
Finds Matt Cole, he will take it to the basket. It is ripped out by Impact, and gotta have stronger hands there. DME trying to get on the floor, and it will stay with Impact going the other way.
A lot of contact still here. A lot of bodies flying, sliding, going to the ground.
And they will kick to the corner. Back up top, swing to the corner. He will attack, and we have a travel call on number 1, Jordan Jackson.
We're under a minute left here in the third quarter. DME still up 10. Let's see if we can expand that lead and take this game home.
I'd like to see if Coach Dan Mondragon's going to try and hold for one shot here under a minute. I don't see it happening, but could be a good game plan, trying to maintain this double-digit lead going into the fourth quarter. Looks like Malcolm Franklin's going to attack. Oh, and a big block.
Musa Diabate block. That rarely happens. Tripping call.
No blocking call. No blocking call. Not a, kind of a questionable call there. No call by the ref there. As Sharif drives, the body's in the way.
Sharif Kanute may have banged knees there. He gets up slowly with a little bit of a gimp. Let's see if that affects his gameplay.
Impact Charter will swing, looking to attack this 2-3 zone. Nice little pass.
Nice little dish.
Jackson.
Love the idea. Just teammate not on the same page. Can't hold on.
Absolutely. And Jordan Jackson out of Jacksonville, Florida, doing a really good job with those kind of no-look passes, forcing a lot of defenders to bite. And quick dump downs. And looks like DME is going to try and get this last shot here. Freddie Johnson with the ball up top. See this 1-2-2, 3-2 zone. And DME will call a timeout. Coach Dan Mondragon will look to draw something up for a last shot.
Had a little bit of a scoring drought here in the last 50 seconds or so. Neither team able to get some points on the board. Back to the action here as Dylan McPhee inbounds the ball to Vadim Clinette. Clock winding down. Vadim drives. Gets the ball to Malcolm Farrington. Little dribble move right here. Pulls up for 3. No good. To end the third quarter.
go to this fourth quarter. DME maintaining this 10-point lead. Stuck around, just around this deficit all game for Impact Charter. John, what do you think DME needs to focus on in this fourth?
Honestly, they're looking pretty good. They can't get anything to fall recently in the past minute or so. Just sticking to their game plan, not getting lazy on defense, and can't turn the ball over.
I'd definitely say that DME's doing a really good job on the defensive end. Obviously only giving up 24 points in three quarters of play. Offensively, probably looking to get the ball inside a little bit more, relying a lot on Malcolm Farrington hitting some big shots for the guys. Musa Diabate doing a lot of work inside. Freddie Johnson doing a good job maintaining the pace and the flow of the game.
Good facilitator in Freddie Johnson.
Absolutely. And guys are working hard. You see Sharif Canute diving on the floor. You've seen Vadim Clinette diving on the floor once or twice. Musa fighting for some rebounds. Hopefully the intensity can keep up and they can close this game out.
You bring up shooter Malcolm Farrington. Let's not forget the senior out of France, Vadim Clinette. He can shoot with the best of them.
Well known for hitting big shots in big games, too. Shooter from France.
For the game, he told me his favorite player of all time was Dirk Nowitzki. I'd like to think he models his game a little bit after that. He does a nice little fader. He does keep that leg down, though.
At DME reverting to a 1-3-1 zone right now. Notoriously brought to DME by Coach Weston Alsous, head coach of the post-grad blue team.
And he runs that 1-3-1 beautifully.
Mid-range jumper, no good, and Morstek with the rebound. The freshman out of Senegal having a huge game today for DME. May not show up on the stat sheet, but his effort's been very well seen today.
You know, Alex, a lot of people like to judge players by the statistics they put up, but the best way to judge a player is the old-fashioned eye test. And as you can see now, Moore is just playing great for his limited time and his limited tenure as a basketball athlete. Musa with some good defense up on the perimeter with all that length he has.
Impact looking to attack this 1-3-1. They kick it out to the corner. The three is no good. DME
Rebound,
doing a really good job.
Farrington.
DME doing a great job contesting shots in this one. As Musa gets inside, tries to go over three people. No good, and the tip by Morsek. That might be karma just for how well he's been playing today.
Beautiful tip in.
And we have a technical foul called on the head coach of Impact Christian. Oh, sorry.
I believe it's on DME's very own Daniel Mondragon, letting some missed calls and frustrations get to him. He is a passionate guy.
Made a call here. I'd like to wonder what he was talking about there.
I believe it came on the other end as Musa went up. I thought he was upset with Musa's shot selection, but maybe he was upset with the no call. Regardless, it ended up being a good shot in the end with Moore's putback. Try to keep our frustrations down. Frustrations, sorry.
And mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound. For DME, you got to get that rebound there. There's so many guys in the paint. The open three is no good.
It's short. Looks like a little push in the back there, maybe.
Missed call by the referees there, potentially. And Vadim Clinette will find his fellow Frenchman. Big bucket there for Musa Diabate.
Musa Diabate. One of the better young high schoolers in his age range throughout the nation. I believe he's ranked number 7. He's gotten quite a couple looks, a lot of offers, a lot of interests.
Absolutely. Picked up offers from Auburn University, Oklahoma.
Creighton, I believe, was on there.
Creighton is another one of the big schools offering.
Also, the U, if you're a Miami fan like myself.
And that 1-3-1 brought in by Dan Mondragon is doing very well right now for DME. No points, only 1 point so far for Impact in this quarter.
Some good ball movement pays off for DME there as they get a couple passes in the corner shot by Moussa Diabate.
Absolutely, and Moussa Diabate been working on his shot with Coach Dan Mondragon and Coach Mikey Panaggio, head coach of the girls program. Really improved jump shooter this season, coming to us from France. As he knocks that down and Impact attacks. And that 1-3-1 is looking deadly for
number one, able to get to the lane. That's Jordan Jackson. Unable to finish, but gets to the lane with ease.
Redeem tries to go up with a strong finish, not enough. Impact coming the other way. Good contest there by Moussa Diabate, and another good rebound by Morset.
Keeping this team alive.
Redeem with the no-look pass to Dylan McPhee.
Beautiful skip pass.
Malcolm Farrington will look to attack, and we have an offensive foul called.
Charge call on number 10, Malcolm Farrington. Could have been a push-off. That's the right call there by the ref. Maybe a little Hollywood in there, but nonetheless, the right call.
Looked like he extended his arm a little bit there.
I definitely saw it. Freddie Johnson checks in along with Matt Cole for DME. Corner three, no good. Moussa Diabate with the rebound. Kicks it out to Vadim Clinette. Loses the ball. Moussa Diabate with the steal and the nice back scratch dunk on the other end. With his size and length, you'd think he'd go for a little more memorable dunk on that one.
DME sticking to this 2-3 zone. Seems to be working for him now.
So Diabate with another rebound here.
Big shot, Malcolm Farrington. Man, he is a sharp shooter.
He, like I said, he can knock it down with the best of them. Probably one of the best shooters in DME, as we stated earlier.
Absolutely, and Arkansas State is getting themselves a great, not only a great player, but a great human being in Malcolm Farrington.
Very nice guy, very calm, relaxed individual. Air ball there on the floater. Wing three, no good.
And tip will stay here with Impact Christian. And quickest little update, fortunately our girls went on to Timber Creek to play at Spruce Creek High School to play Timber Creek, one of the top teams in the state of Florida today. Unfortunately ended up losing.
That is their first loss on the season. They are now 8-1. Back to the game though, Freddie Johnson picks up a charge call. Number one for Impact, looks like he's got up slowly. Jordan Jackson.
DME doing a great job on the defensive end in the second half.
Another turnover there, forced by DME. They run the offense.
Go out of bounds for Moussa Diabate on the turnover. It looks like it's going to go the other way. And I don't think Impact Charter scored a basket in this quarter, John.
They do have the one technical free throw, but other than that, nothing on the field. DME doing a great job defensively and offensively as they take this lead to 22 points. Malcolm with a little shake and bake action, finishes at the rim.
Great move by the senior there.
2 minutes left in this corner as this game winds down.
DME continue to stay in that 2-3 zone. And Impact Charter will go to the free throw line here. And some of the upcoming games for DME High School National. include DME High School National will head to Inspire Academy on the 11th. And next weekend, a big matchup, big SIAA matchup for DME at the Victory Rock.
Victory Rock, one of the best teams in the state at the high school level. Top of the key jumper, no good. Defensive rebound by Sharif Kanute as he dumps it off to Freddie Johnson.
And some of the upcoming games, like we stated before, coming up here at DME. Tomorrow, obviously, we'll have the action between Triple Threat and two of our post-grad teams here at 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. You can catch that action here on YouTube, on our DME Sports Academy YouTube page. Tuesday, we'll have more post-grad action against Combine Atlanta. And next Saturday, we'll have a big showdown between Hamilton Heights girls high school team, one of the top-ranked schools in the country, versus DME and Mikey, led by Mikey Panaggio and Scotty Schmidt next Saturday. Should be a really good showdown.
Assistant coach Scotty Schmidt, we call him Schmitty here, does a great job with the girls. I think he'd go to war for those girls. Probably would take a bullet for him. He's a great guy, great coach. As he helps out Mikey Panaggio.
Absolutely. And the girls program off to a really hot start, 8-1. Look like a very dominant team in the state of Florida.
Absolutely, Alex. There's a little talk here on the court. Don't know what's going on. Foul maybe at the half-court line. Malcolm Johnson tries to advance the ball. Got some nice handles here.
And the tip, Impact will try to go for it, and no, it's no good. And
a little 5-on-4.
Great pass there. Oh!
As Matt Cole throws down a monster dunk, posterizing the opposition.
And that's going to be an exclamation point on this victory for DME over one of the top 10 teams in the state of Florida. Great, great effort today by DME.
And that's not Matt Cole's first poster of the year. He had one a couple months ago in Apopka. And man, if we could bring up that footage and show you guys would get wild. He can throw it down with the best of them. Senior Matt Cole, the beautiful dunk there. DME will hold the ball here as they advance this game with a victory tonight over Impact Christian. 51-31, DME Sports Academy. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a pleasure. Alongside me, Alex Piggott. This is John Sagersey, athletic trainer, signing off. Until next time.
Catch you guys later.